Stop!
What?
Stop it!
What?
No, Jim!
Guys, stop! What are you doing?
Recording. Like, genuinely,
Guys, stop!
No,
Honestly.
I can't breathe! I can't
Stop!
breathe!
Come on, you two! Guys! Hang on, let me just wipe my tears up. Make sure you guys message me and remind me to edit that out, because that's fucking embarrassing. Oh, well, don't. Jim's just like that sometimes. He just fucking loses control. He does it to me as well.
I ain't. You guys are just fucking. You guys are fronting, man.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex. I'm joined with Jamie and James.
Yep, Jay Dilla here.
And this is the JAR Media Podcast, episode 186. Is that right?
186, mother.
86.
86.
86.
This has got to be a sick app.
86.
86. This is 186. This is 186.
86.
I don't get it.
Before we move on any further, of course, I would like to thank the patrons for supporting the show, making it possible while we're demonetized every goddamn instant because our humor is just not PC anymore, not PC, not acceptable in this mainframe that we are in.
This groupthink world.
And of course, if you want to buy JAR merch, have a look in the description, and that'll be some brilliant merch for you to buy.
We kind of need socks.
JAR socks.
I want some JAR socks.
We'll get it done.
I want Jamie's head on the bottom of my foot.
You'd like his head somewhere else, wouldn't you, mate?
I would, but that's not going to happen.
So we got some topics to talk about today. I'd like to say that people have been enjoying our Nostalgia and a Critic video, of course.
Yeah, go check that out if you haven't already.
I put that up as a bonus episode sort of thing. Because we were so passionate about the Nostalgia Critic The Wall review that we had to say something.
We couldn't hold it. We had to do it as quickly as possible. Our voices had to be heard.
Had to say something. Had to do something. Had to be proactive. But anyway, that's a different video. Go watch that if you want.
Really good.
Or listen to it. It's on Spotify or iTunes or whatever. We have all brought topics for the day. I will start us off with this one.
Can I start? Because I hate mine.
Oh, why? But we should do it in order.
Start then. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Jim's just getting shy.
You know what, Jim? I'm going to give you your wish.
No, it's fine. No, seriously, it's fine. Cool, go for it.
Jamie gets stage fright sometimes, okay? He's a bit scared.
How's it stage fright? I asked to go first.
That's because you've got stage fright and you want to go first to get it over and done with.
Go on, Alex, just
shoot your load.
Start it off.
Fine, shoot my load. So, Jim and I went to see a show in London.
Without me, of course. Like always.
Well, you know in the A-Team where Liam Neeson or whatever that character is says, I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
Well, imagine the opposite of that. What's the opposite of that, James?
A plan being undone.
Yeah, in a sense.
A plan being ruined.
So imagine me saying this catchphrase. I don't really like it when a plan doesn't come together.
I've never heard you say that.
Well, he's not saying it's his catchphrase. He's just saying it as like a one-off.
Yeah. So as my one-off little catchphrase, you know what? Maybe I will make it a catchphrase. All in all, I had these tickets booked for Star Wars Live at the Royal Albert Hall in London. It's a huge ancient Victorian building where they specialize in obviously music performance, so orchestras. Star Wars is known for its beautiful John Williams music, so that was a hook to me, seeing that those tickets are being sold. The Star Wars projected, imagine this, Empire Strikes Back, the best Star Wars movie, being projected in a huge hall while an orchestra sat underneath the huge projector playing the music perfectly in sync with the movie. That sounds great, doesn't it, James?
It does. Even for me, that sounds...
And you hate Star Wars. You say Star Wars overrated fart.
I'm not a Star Wars fan of the originals. I like the new ones. But
Well, that's controversial.
Even it appeals to me.
We should take James down a peg for doing that. Let's humiliate him.
No, that is bullshit. What you just said. That is bullshit.
What? We can talk about Star Wars now?
Afterwards, let's do this first. We need to readdress that though.
So yeah, Jim and I had a great time watching Empire Strikes Back with an orchestra playing John Williams' music, perfectly in sync with the movie, and it was incredible.
Yeah, no doubt.
Did it give you?
I've always ever since.
It's nice to be in an atmosphere with like so many other dorks.
But that was I was expecting like a certain, like when you say Star Wars event, you know, you're selling tickets to some kind of Star Wars related event. You picture a certain type of person, you know. In what's his face? Your project is retired. What's that guy called again? Ray William Johnson. Nerd Rage. You picture the nerd from Nerd Rage,
Right, yeah.
as like a typical Star Wars fan. But to my surprise, the people who were actually at this event were mostly people double, triple, quadruple our age, all there just having a whale of a time. And in
literally
fact,
100-year-olds.
Yeah, literally 100-year-olds. The Queen was there, Johnny Depp was there, all sorts.
Yeah, Johnny Depp smoked a blunt in the Albert Hall. It was fucked up, really, like,
yeah, there was a whole
disrespectful.
thing. It was a whole thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, that actually really surprised me. The like a range of people. It wasn't just blokes. There were plenty of women there. Interestingly enough, though, I did have an actual, mentally deficient person sat a couple seats to my left who, no joke, James, no joke, throughout the entire show was on his phone. It was an inch away from his face. Full brightness. He was on Google Images looking at, get this, Thomas the Tank Engine pictures. He'd searched Thomas the Tank Engine and he was looking close up at pictures of Thomas. And I was watching what he was doing on his phone. Just zooming in and out on one picture of Thomas the Tank Engine, just non-stop. And just saying and then occasionally he'd look up at the movie and go, spaceship. Is that a space? Is that a spaceship? Is that a space? Is that a spaceship? Until the person they were with said, shh. And then it got so bad that at a certain point, it was a really quiet part of the movie, which is rare in a Star Wars movie. There's nearly always music playing. But it was a rare, quiet scene. Everyone was engaged with the movie, they were just watching it. And this guy on his phone, on his Thomas the Tank Engine goddamn phone, I hear out the corner of my ear, do, 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 do. He starts playing the theme out of his phone. And we're, yeah, and we're in in the Royal Albert Hall. There's a raised section where you're in boxes, kind of like where the president was.
Abraham Lincoln.
Where Abraham Lincoln was shot. And picture that kind of setup. We're in one of those boxes, and to my left here I hear the Thomas the Tank Engine theme while I'm trying to focus on Yoda giving me an emotional speech that's going to make me cry.
See, that would ruin it for me.
I can't do anything without having a story like that. Always has to happen.
Out of all the boxes in that huge hall.
Yeah, and because English people are a certain way, no one said anything.
Mm-hmm.
The English people like the occasional scorn. That's our way of just looking back, eyes slightly slanted, just not saying a word, just looking.
Unless people are in a car.
Yeah, unless they're in a car, that's a different story there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just look back, scorn, close your eyes a little bit, just look a bit miffed, and then turn back and pretend like it ain't that big of a deal actually.
I never do that.
Yeah, you do. I've seen.
When have I ever done that?
You're doing it right now.
No, that's just I'm tired. That's not me being...
But yeah, that movie is goddamn great.
James says it's overrated.
No.
You prefer the new ones over the originals?
No,
Crazy.
Ooh.
No, nothing can live up to what the Star Wars fans think of Star Wars, and that instantly makes it overrated. That you can't deny that.
See, I've never liked the word overrated particularly.
No, me
because
too.
it's so subjective.
Mm-hmm.
Something overrated.
But are you saying? I guess it means the general consensus is too high for what
that it's not
is.
actually good, and that you're blinded by nostalgia.
Well, not even that it's not actually good, but it's not as good.
That's
as
normally the
people say.
implication, though. When people want to say something is overrated, it's normally
Max Payne 3.
Or more like Mad Max. Speaking on Mad Max Fury Road, that's a movie that like Star Wars, because it's loved by so
Yeah,
many,
yeah, yeah.
that is often called overrated. Just big event movies, like movies that so many people love. Like, some people, they can't accept it if they don't like it. It's not just, I don't really get on with that movie. No, it has to be, no, it's overrated.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
because for me, like, it is. But for all of you idiots who enjoy it, like, you're just blinded.
Like, surely something is underrated if you think a movie's way better than what everyone else thinks. Like, it doesn't mean the movie is genuinely underrated. It means you like it more than the average Joe.
That's my problem with the English language, man. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Let's just get rid of it and just start talking in binary finally. Let's just do the rest of the podcast in binary. 01001 1001
01101
0010101.
1.
All I'm saying is that if I had fucking Sky, Virgin Media, BT, whatever TV thing there is in this country, if there was the original Star Wars or the new ones, I'd click the new ones every time because it's just more entertaining as a quick watch.
You see, I would argue the opposite. I think the new ones are much more boring to rewatch.
I say they're all boring to rewatch, personally.
Damn.
But then you're talking to someone who's seen Lord of the Rings like 15 times.
See, in my mind, like, Star Wars, I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of Star Wars. I've had enough, especially after Han Solo bullshits, whatever the hell that was.
Oh, I'm bullshit.
Like, I was so just, alright, so this is what it is now. It's just Marvel now.
It's just bullshits.
It's just bullshits. You've just turned Marvel bullshits, and you've just turned Star Wars into Marvel bullshits, and I ain't having it anymore. I can't be doing with this bullshit. It was too pure of, like, it was like a mine, and there was only a certain amount of valuable materials in the mine. And at first it was like, wow, this mine's really lucrative and good. Oh, let's do another one.
I'd say it's more like the dodo. Damn, this bird tastes fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep eating this bird because it's so yummy. Oh wait, we're all out of bird.
Well, the mine.
Wars.
If you'd let me talk about my ore and the depletion of ore, then that would have been.
The thing is, like, when you get a diamond, when you have the diamond, it doesn't go away. When you eat a bird, the bird's gone.
No, the diamond doesn't go away, but the deposit does. Think about this. You're mining in Minecraft.
No, your metaphor works better because the original movies are still there. They're the diamonds.
Yeah, they're these little diamonds that gradually they're less and less perfect as they go along. And you get to the prequels and they're fucking lapis lazuli. It's just useless. It's nothing. And now you get
a direct fucking Minecraft bullshit.
You could have said coal.
I said coal because
no, but coal's valuable.
No,
we need
not
coal.
as much as diamond.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you need that lapis lazuli for? Ain't nothing.
Dye. And in Minecraft, you actually need lapis to level up your weapons now. So
Just say gravel, dirt.
Gravel's a good one. Sand. The prequels are sand.
Come on, bro, when you play Minecraft and you dig all the way down, you find some sand. Doesn't happen.
No, but whatever. We're not going into Minecraft now. Point is,
lava then.
what is the point? Like, what are we even talking about? Star Wars.
We're talking about Minecraft.
You made this about Minecraft.
Man, I love Minecraft.
Yeah, because I had this brilliant ore metaphor.
No, there's ore in real life. There's mines. It doesn't have to be
Rock
about
Raiders. Obviously, that was way before Minecraft, and it's way better. Sorry,
Damn.
controversial take, but Rock Raiders is.
Has a good. Oh my god, the soundtrack of Rock Raiders was.
A landslide has occurred.
And drum and
For all
bass.
two of you out there that got that one.
What other quotes does that guy have? I swear he's got some great ones.
Slugs, something about slugs.
Yeah.
A rock monster is coming for you. I can't remember the other ones. All I remember is a landslide has
because
occurred
it
over
happened
and over and over.
all the time.
But anyway, let's stay on track here. Not talking about
Yeah.
fucking landslides right now, or any of it.
Star
the point
Wars, bro.
was,
There ain't no.
I was sick of Star Wars, and then I rewatched Empire with this orchestra, and I was like, oh yeah. No, I am justified in my love for at least the original 2 and most of 3. Because I said to you on the train back today, my love for the Emperor in Star Wars and how good of a evil mustache twirling villain he is greater than my hatred for the Ewoks, which are a meme to hate. But the Ewoks are lame. I'm sorry, the Ewoks are fucking lame. I don't want to hear any of this yub-nub bullshit, so I don't want to see them on speeder bikes running around. This shit dumb, this shit lame. I don't want to be seeing it right now.
Do you not like the bit when they're going to eat them?
That's pretty intense, to be fair. It's when they get on the same side, the conflict's over with the Ewoks. I wonder if the Ewoks are always, if they were on shaky ground with the Ewoks, then it would be a bit
if it
more
was like a
interesting.
three-way thing.
If like, let's say we lost one of the rebels to the Ewoks because they were like hungry one night. That'd be intense. It's like a, James, name me a war where there's like an alliance of two people that would normally be enemies, but they choose for the greater good to work together one time to defeat an even greater evil.
No, that's too far out, Alex. I can't. Okay, give me a while and I'll come back like a half hour.
Okay.
I think.
But yeah, it's a great movie.
Okay, American South Korea against North Korea, and
There you
Russia and China.
There you go, James. He's done it again. His story.
His story.
His story is important. Just like George Lucas's story was important.
It was important because everybody remembers, Father, I am your Luke.
That movie's really good though, dude. That movie's genuinely really good. You have to be down with like the campiness of it and all that.
It's not even that like stupid.
It's pretty stupid.
It's pretty stupid.
That's the appeal though to me. You know,
No,
like
but-
everyone has campy things they like. Like James, he likes the Japanese campiness. You know,
Which is
just everything you like.
that? No, that's a personal insult against me. What do I
Like
like?
Fire Emblem. That's just the most
Like-
recent
I like
Japanese.
one
like the car
Fire
one.
Emblem.
Yeah, Initial D.
Okay, yeah, they're fine.
There you go. And that's fine. Like everyone has their campy thing they
Okay,
love.
watch Jim's then.
Mad Max.
That's not campy.
It is campy.
Yeah,
The original one, yeah, but not Full Year.
No, Fury
Fury
Road
Road
is
is
like the
like
villain. He's
mega-
got like that plastic, like molded bodysuit on.
That's not campy.
It's super campy, dude.
It's like straight up stupid.
That does make it campy.
That's what makes it good. Campy isn't like a bad thing necessarily.
No, I'm not saying it is, but it's just when I think of campy, I don't think of hardcore metal car chases and Mad Max. I don't think of that. It's like thinking of Doom as campy. No, it don't work.
Doom is kind of campy though.
No, it's not. Gears is campy.
Well, the Doom with the Rock
That's campy.
and Carl Urban.
That's campy.
Carl Urban.
Yeah,
Carl
he's
Urban's
like,
the main character. He's the one who goes FPS and it's like
Oh
da da
my
da
God.
da 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 da.
I've never seen that movie.
And
so
the Rock goes in
it's
to
awful.
save him, and then the Rock sacrifices himself.
No,
and
The
gets
Rock's
the BFG,
like
and
the-
he's all like,
The Rock's like a villain, isn't he? Okay.
no, he saves Carl Urban.
Anyway,
Why? How do these conversations just end up like this?
because you're
Because
turning
of
this,
you.
yeah, you're turning this into goddamn
No, you're
an argument about what is campy or not.
you're saying Mad Max is campy.
No, genuinely, if you want a serious review, a serious collection of thoughts about Empire, go on my Letterboxd. Just search IHE on
People want to
Letterboxd.
listen, not read.
Well, they have a
read.
choice.
Wait, what? There would be reading.
Yeah, I'm saying people want to listen, not read.
But I'm saying right now, it's obviously not going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and read my review.
Yes,
if people
you
want to
are.
hear my genuine thoughts on Empire, I wrote my thoughts on it and I put it on Letterboxd for those who are interested.
No, you're gonna say it.
But we have two other subjects I want to get to. But just shout out to Royal Albert Hall. Great show. I want to go back and see other things there because they
Would
do
you
other.
watch a Red Dead type thing there?
Yes,
the
100%.
What other things would you like to like?
Well, they advertised this like composer off, like a composer versus, where they had Michael Giacchino, composer of the new Star Trek theme, and he did The Incredibles, he did a bunch of Pixar movies. He's quite prolific. He's done a bunch of movies if you just search him up. Against some other composer, and they were like, I don't know how they'd perform it particularly, but it was advertised as like a versus of like one song versus another. I don't know.
It's like, rap battles. It's that, but old school.
Fighting with orchestras instead.
Yeah, it's that, but
If
white
there
boy.
is something there, we should all go. Watch them live. I'd want to. I want to experience that.
It's an amazing venue. It's in London. Recommend it. Not sponsored or nothing.
Well, speaking of orchestras, what's everyone's favourite TV show that features heavy orchestration?
Cleveland Show.
Bob's Burgers.
Close? No.
American Dad.
Closer?
Oh, what's it called, James? That Seth MacFarlane's thing with the
Orville.
No, is that other thing he's done? That thing that's quite famous with like the chicken and stuff. There's like a fight.
That cowboy movie you did.
No, the other thing.
We need to apologise to Seth.
What?
Yeah, we're sorry, Seth.
Yeah, the dude's funny as fuck. He's a genius.
The dude's got humour.
He's got comedy. Right, so I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck with me.
Yeah, I know Jay Killer.
We watched a couple Family Guy episodes last night, and you know what? We laughed.
Let's clarify though.
I know this is bullshit.
I said we were watching it, and I probably laughed a couple more times than you. And
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't laugh.
Right.
I'm a sociopath.
Right. But what I said was, hey, instead of like the new episodes where it's like 1 out of every 25 jokes that might make you giggle slightly, in the old Family Guy, it was about 1 out of every 8 jokes.
Yes.
So comparatively, it's like, well, this is much better. It still had the like forced in liberal agenda bullshits that just gets so tiring.
He goes to such lengths to get his like.
But the whole
party
point of the
preference in
episode is just like, what was the one we're watching? It was about like Bill Gates was in it. What was it was about Peter trying to
there. Fit in with his father-in-law.
Yeah, who's like a rich prola Siska.
Yeah, yeah.
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 And there was one really funny joke in, I think it was in a different episode, where like Lois was like
That's the one I'm thinking of right now.
cheering on Meg, who's
Meg
like
becomes a flag girl.
which flag
is
girl
like
at high
something to do
school.
with cheerleading. I don't know. We didn't have that bullshit in.
Yeah, we had cool stuff like
cricket.
Yeah, cricket,
Rugby. Yeah, ruggers.
Rounders.
Yeah, rounders.
rounders, which is obviously
Ultimate
badass.
frisbee.
Do you think we missed
sort of
out
thing.
not having cheerleaders?
What?
Yes.
Is that like it's so sexualized, that whole thing?
I know. That's why I'm glad we didn't. Like, it's kind of weird.
Is it weird though because like all the parents come and watch
exactly.
it, and all the like dads are in the audience, like Kevin Spacey in American Beauty?
Yeah, like just Kevin Spacey. Just loads
They're
of
all
Kevin
just drooling.
Spaceys watching. Yeah. Anyway, and then Lois is trying to get Meg's attention. She's just fucking screaming. Like, you can't recreate it because her performance is actually mind-blowingly good in that one joke.
Yeah.
It's that is one where we both laughed and we couldn't not. It was genuinely.
It was a rare Family Guy joke where it was a funny joke, and it didn't linger.
Yeah.
It was just a funny, quick little joke. Then they moved on, and it was like, God damn it, Seth! That's the humor I want to see right now from Family Guy.
And the amount of other jokes that's like, I'm about to laugh. Oh wait, now they're just like reiterating the joke to make sure that I get the joke. Yeah. You know, I ain't got shit else to say about Family Guy apart from it's actually fucking good.
Yeah, we've changed our tune, dude. Like Chicken
Well,
Fight Epic 1.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane, funny.
Yeah, we should have known. Like, we used to love the Orville. We should go back and just finish the Orville.
Yeah, we do need to finish the Orville.
You're not changing my opinion though.
Well, you didn't watch it, so I don't even
I've
understand
seen
why you're
Ted.
bothering to.
I've seen Ted. I don't need to see anything.
Ted's
else.
one of the best films of the decade. So.
Ted is actually really funny.
No, it's not.
James, what's your topic?
I've brought a topic today that's super dear to my heart. I've wanted to talk about this for so long.
Okay, shoot it in my eye.
I'm going to talk about Drake.
Drake?
Drake,
Grape.
yes. Drake.
What?
Drake who?
the Canadian?
Drake and Josh.
Yeah, from Drake and Josh. I just want to talk about Drake and Josh. Did you never
Rogue
watch
and
that?
Josh. I love those kind of curries, right?
Do love a good Rogan Josh every now and again. But
You
only
ain't
if you get the
eat-
garlic naan.
Stay on target.
Wait,
Stay on target.
way to bring it back, bro. Go on, pound it.
Gonna talk about Drake.
There's a certain thing you want to talk about in particular, though, right?
Yeah, that fucking song. Whichever, I can't forget the
What's
name
that
of
Drake song called, Jim?
Kiki,
In My
do you
Feelings.
love me?
In My Feelings. First off, worst name for a song of all time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe
Shite.
you thought that was
What does
acceptable.
it mean? In my feelings.
I
It's just
have
it's
feelings.
just like a lame way of saying like I have feelings. I'm emotional, dude.
Drake don't have feelings.
Ah, he's a creep.
Yeah, he is a creep.
But this song has the worst fucking intro to a song
The
ever.
music video
The music video. yeah.
specifically.
no,
there's-
the song itself, kind of sick.
You can't
Yeah.
deny.
Up to a certain point, and then it's shit, and then it's good again.
Shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that ass. Is that the one with that?
Aren't they saying twerk, 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 twerk? Or
Twerk
something?
that ass, twerk
Yeah,
that ass.
that.
Something like that.
Kiki, do you love me?
But what's so bad about the intro to In My Feelings? It's like this comedic sketch or something.
Is it meant to be funny?
Yes.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like, this is so charming and funny. Drake, God, I just want to buy your merch right now.
Drake
You're so
looks
lovable.
like a behemoth,
He looks weird.
and he like walks into this garden, this fucking mansion, and he like throws a pebble at a window. He's like, "Yo, what
Doesn't
up, girl?"
obviously doesn't smash the window or crack it like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
actually would.
But there's this like behemoth is standing, and she's like leaning out the window like, "Get out of here, fucking dick." And then her mum comes out onto the other mansion balcony, and she's like, "Get out of here."
Dick.
You goddamn creep. Get away from my daughter, creep.
Yeah, that's clearly what it's actually about, though.
And then
Kiki, do you look? He's not actually singing about Kiki. He's singing about Millie Bobby Brown, for God's sake.
No, but don't you think like he's like this creep creeping onto somebody's garden, and then he's like talking to the girl, and then the mum comes out and is like, "Get the fuck out, or I'm gonna shoot you." He's
Yeah.
like, "Okay," and then he hides behind the car, and then he
Until
pops back
she's
out,
gone.
he's
and then
like,
he
"I'm
uses a
back."
fucking contact lens as an excuse. Come on,
"Oh yeah,
you could have used something.
my contact lens, baby.
Because they just pop out on the floor like that.
well, I mean, he doesn't actually have."
The song
get
came
it.
out a long time ago, by the way, so this like ain't relevant. Per
Oh
se.
no,
No.
not relevant.
But this
at
song
all.
keeps coming back into our lives somehow. Like, there's something alluring about it. It's just like you can't
Drake,
stop.
we ragged on Drake quite a bit. Not on the we, in our own personal lives, have talked a little
I feel
bit
like
of
we
shit.
have
We have
raved on
ragged
Drake.
on. We have wags. Your pal wags.
Oh,
on
just my
Drake.
best pal.
Yeah, on Drake, but his music. There's something about his music.
It's so
where you just-
inoffensive that it's just like, oh.
This-
I can-
Do you reckon it's
21.
offensive? Because I reckon it's quite sexist.
Oh. You sure you want to say that?
Well, I just did. So
Don't worry, I can edit that out like we're, a news station or something.
yeah, well, we're not, and we're Jar, and we keep it real. We're not like CNN.
like
All right, Seth, calm it down.
sometimes I just want to listen to a bit of God's plan.
God's plan is good, though. God's plan is genuinely good. Apart from all of the song where he's not got the funny bit. You know?
And then you got
Yeah.
Hotline Bling, a massive meme, but it's fucking great. It's
Is
an
there any
absolute
point
tune.
to any of this Drake stuff apart from that it's just...
No. What was your
kinda
idea?
lame.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, because I wanted James to have something to actually say as opposed to just going, yeah, I've got a topic.
I do. I'm talking about Drake. You're not just engaging with me because you're not a Drake fan.
You're not a Drake fan, do you?
I do like a bit of
that
Drake.
ass, twerk
Twerk that ass, twerk
that ass.
We're gonna twerk right back after these goddamn messages right now. I tell you. Twerk that ass, twerk that ass.
Hey, it's me, Zeus, the god. My fully endorsed the Jar Media merchandise available in the description below.
So this is the part of the show where we head over to the Jar Media Reddit and answer questions from the community. If you want to leave your own questions, head over to the Jar Media Reddit and we'll answer your questions from the goddamn community.
As long as they're good enough. So make them good.
Yeah.
Or else you're blacklisted.
Goddamn, we got a lot of role plays this week, so Get your nostalgia critic attic songs and get your acting caps in.
And your nostalgia critic ties.
Food Lighter starts us off with this one, roleplay. Jim is the nostalgia critic who is trying to buy shreddies from a service station. James is the cashier who has no idea what they are, and Jim keeps trying to explain condition. At the end, Alex the manager comes in and shouts Jim out of the store for being a shitty movie reviewer. Go.
I've got an issue with this one.
What? What's the issue?
He's like...
Too much direction almost.
Yeah, too much direction.
Not enough artistic.
You know, if I'm
going to
be the nostalgia critic, I need to be the one directing it.
Yeah, so I say take that as a loose structure.
Oh, I'm the nostalgia critic. That's as far as my impression goes.
How can I help you today, sir?
Hello.
What's going on here then? What you?
Hello.
Oh, it's not this guy again. He keeps coming in. He keeps just doing that. It's super.
He's done this multiple times today.
He keeps saying something about fart underwear.
I
like
need some shreddies.
What?
Get out of here! Your reviews suck, man. There's too.
You don't even
poopy.
sell shreddies.
The quality of your reviews keeps coming out of your bum. Clearly, get out of here. This is my service station.
And I remember it, so you don't have to.
I remember that smell, so you don't have to.
Ow.
Okay, let's blast through this next one from Dick the Head. Roleplay idea. James, and I expect you to really go in on this one.
Ooh.
Sammy's Kebabs store hires 4 fresh new faces, the Jar Boys. You're working one late night and a group of drunk teenagers start acting obnoxious. We already know James has killed once. What do you do?
James has killed once.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What?
So you guys be Sammy's Kebabs and I'll be the teenager rowdy.
Okay.
Yes, boss.
How can I help you, boss?
I'll have a pizza, please, Sammy.
Sorry, this is a kebab van. We don't sell pizzas.
Please.
Does it look like we sell pizzas?
Why are you being so aggressive to me, man? This aggression will not stand.
I'm not. I'm just asking what you want. What would you like, boss?
Well, I'm in the town mafia, and I'm going to come at you with my flick knife in a minute, Sammy, if you ain't careful. So you should probably stop messing with me, or I'll go get my brother, and he's going to take you all out. No, all right, Sammy, nah.
So what do you want?
Please leave, please.
Mate, I'm bringing the boys.
I'm going to the town grill or whatever the F. F you, Sammy. I've had enough of your BS for one night.
Enjoy the food, boss.
Please.
That was cool. That was like the most badass thing we've ever done. Fade to black on the gunshot.
Next time I won't miss, boss.
No. You should just shoot him as he turns his back and walks away.
It just
don't
turns
mess with me,
into a
please.
Mexican standoff.
That was a sick one day.
Shumalu asks, if you could create one new law that everyone in the world had to obey, what would it be?
Oh! We've already gone through this.
One that isn't you have to do a shit at the same time as everyone in the world.
No.
I'd say everyone has to look the same.
That can't happen.
Yeah, the government issues just like grey clothing for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, make things simply. Give everyone the same everything.
Yeah.
You know what?
I like that.
Unless you work for the government, then you just get whatever you want and loads of it.
Yeah, especially if you're high ranking in the government, then you kind of just get to do whatever you want.
Like it's necessary, you know. Like someone needs to be in charge.
That's so true. We should start like a new system and call it like, I don't know, like communication something.
Commissionism.
Commissionism. Yeah. Yeah, because at the top you get the most commissions, sort of. It's sort of like all like used car
Well, I mean,
salesmen.
everyone's still equal, really.
Yeah,
but
that's how we'll like convince people that it's a good idea by selling this false narrative that we are all the same when actually just the government is like really awesome.
Yeah.
And we get whatever we want and we just get to use the people for our own gain.
We're just like manual labour and all the jobs nobody.
This is so. God, we're geniuses, dude. Inventing new systems and social strands every second of the day.
We've invented so many social strands at this point. You know?
They're about to like grow even bigger from all those strands.
We're gonna have so many strands, and it's gonna be social.
So effing true.
Now, if you're my honest answer, I do what's best for humans. I'd be progressive.
Okay, what's your law then?
Have to wash your hands after going to the toilet.
Damn. It's an actual legal requirement, and they have to have cameras in bathrooms to prove it, and they have to hire people to go through each video and be like, and it's like a parking ticket. If you haven't washed your hands, they like take screenshots from videos of you in the toilet.
No,
You done big fat shits and not wash your hands.
No,
that's 50 quid.
That's too much work. Fingerprint scanners on toilet doors. You put your hand on to get in, and when they go out, if there's bacteria on it or if your hands are dirty, they won't let you out. So you have to.
So you have to completely 100 sterilize your hand completely.
No, it's like I'm talking.
No, but my one would create new jobs in the market. It would create new infrastructure, new systems, new social strands.
But more tax.
Well, yeah, we'd have to raise taxes, of course. As is key.
My law would be no more laws.
Yeah, let's just go back to being lawless, dude. Like, I've had enough of laws.
Yeah, just bring like cowboys back.
Let's just go full on aggressive. Let's give everyone weapons. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
No, that's not a good idea because then people wouldn't still wash their hands.
Yeah, but that's not going to matter when every day is a fight for your life. I guarantee you. Nobody would be depressed in that world. They wouldn't have time to be depressed. They're too busy just surviving.
You're dead.
You got to be
If you're depressed, you're gone.
If you have...
Your house would be robbed.
Yeah.
You'd be decapitated, probably. You'd just be the purge non-stop, and that would be a great thing.
You'd have to get homies and you'd have to protect each other.
Yeah, I mean, like, it wouldn't be like, oh, man, the mortgage is really taking a hit on my bank account this month. It'd be like, nah, dude, I'm fucking thirsty. I need some water. I can't get any. I'm going to have to go kill the neighbors.
You'd be in the garden putting up big plastic sheets, peeing on it, getting the evaporation so it evaporates your pee.
Like
and
a distillery for piss.
Yeah, and everyone in
and
the
a bit of
family's pissing
murder as well for water.
on the tarpaulin to evaporate the piss and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you'd have like
another social strand network. Like, Jeremy Corbyn needs to listen to the show and get some frickin' ideas, I tell you what.
Mate, only Corbyn. Boris does as well. They all do.
Boris or Corbyn in a boxing match, who would win?
Boris.
Yeah,
He's got
no
the
doubt.
mass. Stage DK says, throw a freestyle rap battle. Winner gets a kebab.
Who's paying for the kebab?
Stage, I guess.
Well, then I'm not doing it because he's not. He's not going to get us a kebab. So no.
Okay, James, you at least do a freestyle before we move on. I'll do the beat.
Kiki, do you love me? 21 Grammys, superstar family.
James's flow ain't popping off, I'm afraid.
So I don't have flow. It's not. I don't have flow.
The flow was so bad it was making me feel like I was off beat.
You're off beat.
Okay, you do the frickin' beat then. Beans are in my life. Beans are strife.
That's not rap.
When they're not in your life. Okay, you do a frickin' rap then if you're this...
I'm not. I never said I could rap, but I can tell you that wasn't what that was.
Jim, come on, set an example.
Do you want me to do a beat? Let's throw down a beat for you. Well, you didn't even try. Okay, F you.
That's what 50% of rap is, my friend.
I'm just not trying. No. Do a mumble rap to this. No, ready? No, be serious. Actually do it.
No, I said I'm not. I said I'm not.
No,
I said I'm not, so I'm not.
Me now,
okay?
No, okay, you do that then, and I'll do the mumble.
No.
Dig the Head says, you were teleported to 2016 and meet your former selves, recording a JARCAST. What do you do/say? Can turn into a roleplay if you want.
I'd shoot myself in the head and say, that's what you get for being in the Green Lantern.
That's smart. That's smart. Digging at Ryan Reynolds, your favorite actor. Eating cereal, I see. Eating beans, or is that beans in a bowl? I can't tell what you're role playing right now. What are you eating out that bowl? What is that, cereal? It's Crave, isn't it?
No, it's Shreddies.
Kellogg's? Oh, it's Shreddies. Always drinking the milk. Oh, I bet it's chocolate Shreddies with that delicious chocolate milk. Thoughts? What would you genuinely say to your 2016 self? I would just sit down and be like, let's just make content then. Like, we're the same person. I probably learnt a thing or two. Here you go. Let's just create one.
I'd say, now in the future, this fucking scumbag is gonna be like on a JARCAST episode. He's gonna give you a question like, "You guys got to do a rap battle," and he promised that he'll get you a kebab if you do it, and you will win.
But he's not going to give you a kebab.
But you're not gonna get a kebab from it. You're gonna give it your all. You're gonna go in so deep, so hard, so fast, and so good. Just don't do it, man.
Imagine like the 2016 blabs and podcasts were already just off the rails.
Yeah, there's
Imagine
no way.
if I went back and was able to record things with my old self. Just the chaotic energy that would be.
It'll be a disaster.
I would upload like 5 blabs a day, just and it would be just too much. It'd be a whirlwind of.
You think us singing Taylor Swift was bad?
Imagine two of me.
Two of me. Duetting.
Screaming and singing and just doing fart noises and rapping constantly. Actually sounds kind of awesome and I want that to happen. Come on, Jarling. Jim, it really gets me down how like a Jarling hasn't invented time travel yet. Like,
No, like they're like, hey, what if? Just fucking do it then.
yeah, like I wake up every day and I look at my phone like, and I'm excited. It's like Christmas Day and I'm like scrolling through like, where is it then?
Yeah, what have they invented?
What?
Have they invented something yet? No?
And then, no joke, I actually start crying.
Alex lives a sad life.
Yeah, that's my whole existence. And until something like that happens, I'm really not going to be like that satisfied.
Life is hard for the jar at the moment.
Life is jarred.
Sir Quintus has an interesting question for us. How do you guys feel about the way people vilify mobile phones and their effect on society? Do you think humans really are worse off for having them? Or do you feel their negative effects are greatly exaggerated?
I think the negative effects are greatly exaggerated.
I think phones shouldn't exist.
Okay, so we got each side of the spectrum right now. Jim, like go in, dismantle James's entire personality and really make him feel bad.
That not cool. You're cringy.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's eating cereal again. He's got another bowl out. He's going crazy.
You didn't bring up the fact that I said this last week? Or the fact that I somehow danced when I was in school? Come on. That's a bad argument. You're not destroying me.
Danced in school.
What are you talking about?
Do you not... Really?
Genuinely though,
Did you really not get that fucking reference?
no.
We're not about reference humour here, I'm afraid.
Well,
We're
you do,
about...
because you've got a light ill about it.
We're about substantive comedies.
I can't
Yeah.
believe that went over your head. You
Like-
losers.
Like, I'd go back and be like, this is for being in Green Lantern.
And then I go back and I'd be like, you know what, baby Hitler, I'm going to slit your throat and then I'm going to hold your skull up to the camera and rip the skin off.
Yeah. What? Hold your skull and rip the skin off. What was the question?
How do we feel about mobile phones and their
Oh, yeah.
standing?
Like, they're cool, man.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Mobile phones are undoubtedly
Put
cool.
one inside me.
Yeah, but they're like
over.
no, but they're like Xbox, dude. They're cool, but they can be destructive because Fortnite addictive,
Yeah.
Minecraft addictive.
Yeah. Your lips are flapping, birdie, but I don't like the noise they're making. My
No,
narrative in my
honestly.
head is that, yeah, they're fine.
I drive through a town every day, and everyone who's like 10 years old is just walking to school. That's bad.
Why?
You shouldn't be staring at your phone when you're walking to school with your mates.
No, but like,
Yeah, you should be like picking up balls of snow and throwing them at people you don't like and really causing injury.
yeah, you should be bullying each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that kept me sane during sixth form was listening to music while I walked to school. You know?
No one denies the power of the mobile technologies, but the problem is their input of the social strand network.
The trouble is, the social strand is too strong.
No, that's not the case.
When you can talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime, any lime.
But that's not creating strong strands. That's creating weak strands that break easily. They're not getting better. They're just
No, but the strand is strong.
no. But it's not strong. It's
No,
weak.
the strand is strong.
The
This
strand
is connected
weak.
to the world.
No, but the people you talk through this aren't. They're not in your life. They're weak
No,
strands.
you don't get it. You don't
So
understand.
you're calling Jarlings weak then, huh? Wow, that's good form,
No.
isn't it?
I'm saying the strands we have are stronger than the strands we
PewDiePie
have.
has.
Yes. Very
Finally, we can agree on something.
It's all about the strand's strength and not the amount of.
There is. If you actually cannot function and you destroy people's lives because of mobile phones.
Well, more so if you destroy your own life, because it's not likely you're going to harm anyone else's.
Yeah. If you're so absorbed in your mobile phone that you can't function as a human, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's good for it's like, oh, I've got to figure out my bill at the pizzeria.
Mario's Pizzeria.
What's 9 divided by 3 again?
Ooh, mobile phones make you dumb. Get off them.
They
When-
give you cancer.
When you're talking to people, you should be talking to people in real life. You know, like...
That's you actually brought a tear to my head. That's actually profound in a sense.
No, you know, like... Yeah.
Kiki, do you love
Talk
me?
to people in real life, but don't only talk
Well,
to people.
as the Nostalgia Critic said in his latest video, we didn't even say it. He showed us it with the epic, like, phones walking.
Phones
like,
walking, yeah.
We are on our phones. We're on our phones.
We're on our phones. We're on our phones. You know, like any lime.
It's just, yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of...
Lime.
Subtlety.
As with things in most lives, like...
You know, it's like, which one do you want? Phone or Lyme's disease? You know?
What about... Nah, I ain't got none.
Next.
Genuinely though. Phones are quite good in a sense.
Yeah, I like them. Like Alex said, just don't be a fucking idiot.
Don't go too far.
Yeah, don't become like an ISIS representative. Don't join the IRA. Don't go
Right,
on
Seth?
incel boards.
Okay, Seth.
Yeah, don't do that.
What?
Yeah.
You're saying it's too left wing of me to say to not join ISIS?
No, you mentioned the IRA, and I was a bit like...
What,
a
the
beautiful day.
the terrorists?
The IRA? Isn't that like
you're getting into deep territory, and I would not go there.
No, do you know what I'm talking about?
Which part are we talking about?
Seth Rogen.
IRA.
Oh.
You know, are you thinking of the NRA?
Yeah, let's just think of the NRA.
The National Rifle Association in America. The IRA is different.
What does IRA
They're
stand
the
for?
Irish terrorists.
Irish Republican Army or some shit. I think. I don't quote me on that.
sure, to be sure.
Deep subject. Don't get into it.
Terrorism bad, basically. Don't be a
Unless
terrorist.
US government
it's for
bad.
a good reason?
Chinese
Yeah, unless
government
it's
bad.
like Star Wars.
Russian
and
government
the good guys
bad.
are actually the ones.
Government's bad.
But what if they think they're the rebels?
They are the rebels.
UK government bad. French government bad. German government bad. Come on, don't go down this.
Iranian government good.
What? I don't even know where Iran is.
Neither do I.
It's where IRA from. IRA.
No one does. This is the thing, dude. The world is a lie. Well, things we're
Yeah,
told.
that's the thing. Like, oh, the Middle East is getting dangerous. Where even is it? I ain't seen it.
It ain't affecting my life, which
They
means
just-
it ain't real.
From like your birth, they show you this fucking blue circle with like green on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is there, this is there. Then they stick you in a tube and they're like, yes, now we're flying to a new place. It's like, fucking bitch, I can't even see the fact that we're flying.
They could just be screens.
Yeah, screens where the windows are. And they're like, yeah, look, we're flying over the ocean. They're just changing the fucking backdrop, dude.
It's like in a movie where they've just got like a green screen
Yeah,
or like a projection.
it's as simple as that.
You know the beginning of Prey?
Yeah,
That's
I was
all
actually
it
thinking.
is.
Yeah. Deserts
they ain't
aren't real. Oceans probably
There's no
aren't
sky.
really real.
That's
the
a
only place
projection.
that is real is your own
The
reality.
only place that is real is real.
Real?
Is real.
Israel.
is real.
Are we all in Israel then?
So basically, the new thing we've discovered is that the Earth is flat. Like
No,
genuinely.
it's not flat. It's just nothing.
There's no.
Like, who's to say the stars and shit are real?
They could just be.
like come on, like genuinely, that shit ain't real.
No.
Yeah, like,
of course
It's just
not.
drawings.
Have you been in the back of a Rolls Royce? They've got space inside. How do they do that?
The
See, it's
ceiling
not
in here
real.
is all bullshit. It's like the more you think about it, the more bullshit is deconstructed.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, stick some stars on the ceiling and then just paint it black, and
Yeah,
then
just-
tell a kid
Space.
stars up there.
Grab a bumblebee by its wings and be like, listen. Up there are systems that you just don't even comprehend.
There's
There's just infinite up there, Bumblebee.
yeah, it just goes forever. We just found bubbles at the center of our fucking galaxy. Bubbles of stuff. It's like, yeah. So now you want us to believe that there's like black holes
And there's random bubbles.
that stretch you and take you into like a time vortex, wormholes, fucking binary
named after
bullshit.
literally earthworms. How is absurd.
Yeah.
Earthworm holes.
And now you want us to believe that there's big bubbles at the center of the galaxy. Like, they're just taking the piss. This stuff doesn't exist. You're a fucking idiot if you believe any of it.
The lizard-like neuron network just has us so controlled.
Yeah,
by
that's the thing. Like, how do we know that there isn't a lizard neuron network, some sort of social strand that keeps us in check?
Controlling us with those jets.
Yeah, the planes that don't actually.
chemtrails.
Yeah, the chemtrails from the planes that people don't actually go in.
They're not actually planes.
are gonna take us down before we know
They must. They're like drones, aren't they? Because there's no people up there. They're drones.
Listen, I'm saying fuck the group collective. That's it.
And obviously the chemicals in the food that we are forced to digest by
Which
the
is
government.
sugar.
Yeah,
obviously.
the thing. No, listen. None of us.
Sugar is a hallucinatory
No.
qualities.
But all three of us, we would not say McDonald's is good.
No.
Why do we keep going back?
Addiction.
Addiction to the substance within McDonald's to control the planet.
No, it's sugar. You can't break free from sugar. That's what's keeping us in check. It's sugar.
So the globalists invented sugar. It's like an alien dust or something.
Yeah.
It's so addictive. It
It
turns
keeps
us
you
all
in
into
check,
these
though.
like fucking zombies that just want to play Xbox.
Yeah.
Play Xbox and nut.
Play Xbox and nut. Whereas actually a pure human that has not been affected by things.
That's
just-
where you get your your Einsteins and your Newtons and your
They didn't
The
consume the sacred sugar.
Shakespeare.
Stephen.
Spielberg.
No, I keep thinking Spielberg, but Stephen Merchant. There you go.
They haven't consumed the special juices. The special
The
sugar
dust,
juice.
the space dust,
Yeah.
obviously. Snort it. I don't know what you
Yeah.
do with it.
No, but then they're saying this stuff like, "Hi, I'm Einstein. Here's all this physics," and then the government hears it and they're like, "Yeah, you're right, but we're not gonna tell anyone that."
Yeah.
So then,
Yeah.
They all.
so then Einstein is like, "Well, I'm gonna tell people unless you give me a good time," and then they give him a good time, and then
You know, I've never thought about it that way. Yeah.
and then the aliens, the lizards, are like, "Yep, Einstein just said that energy equals mass times the speed of light squared," and everyone's like, "Fucking hell!"
when
you
it's
know?
actually just bullshit.
It's just complete horseshit.
nuclear reactors. They don't exist. They're just this thing. And we're meant to believe that they cause a lot of damage, but that's nothing. That's just
It's just like the stock market, dude. Like, it ain't real.
yeah, well, it's a way to control
it's just
us.
shit. It's like life is like a
spider's web of
fly.
lies.
It's just shit going up and down. That's all it is.
It's keeping people addicted to the space dust and the space dust notes.
Why do they do it though?
They must be getting something out of this.
Energy.
No, it's an army. They must be making like a clone army.
A
or
bro
something.
army.
Yeah, they're making something. We're just a pawn on their table.
We're just the plop being fed to the piggies.
No, because we're the piggies.
Do you have any more questions?
Holy fuck, we went on like so long with that.
No, we didn't.
Sorry, stop.
The truth is out there. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Question
We're-
everything. Don't believe a single word you've ever heard, basically.
Yeah. Education. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's just his story anyway. Like, no one actually knows the truth. It's just his story. And his sexist.
And
Where's her story?
wisdom.
Hashtag me too. Hashtag her story. Hashtag her story.
Khalifa?
That's a video game.
Hashtag, yeah.
Her story.
Yeah.
Just listen to Mia
Wiz
Khalifa, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Listen to Mia
Yeah,
Khalifa.
Yeah, listen to
Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa.
yeah, and fucking Drake in My Feelings.
Yeah.
We talk about all kind of systems and energy networks on this show, and I want you guys to realize that things are out there, and
The
it's
thing
scary.
is,
There's bubbles in our universe. Have you ever thought about that?
Bubbles,
Bubbles.
yeah, literal.
Bubbles or
I'm
bubbles
not joking
or-
about the bubble thing.
but bubbles or bubbles.
Bubbles.
Like bubblets. There's bubblets just floating in space. Nobody
I know
knows how they got
bubbles are real, but are bubbles real?
Bubbles are definitely real. I've seen them.
Bubbles or bubbles.
Bubbles.
Bubbles or bubbles.
Bubbles.
Or balls.
What's a ball?
You know those things you put on a Christmas tree.
Bubbles.
Balls.
No, that's a ball.
a ball.
A ball.
A ball's
It's not,
balls.
They're not called balls.
They are.
They're not called balls.
They've always been called baubles.
Not balls.
Balls.
Yeah, they're balls. What
They're
you think they're called
baubles.
balls?
Why do they come in a pair then? Like a little pair of
They don't
testes?
come in a pair. What are you talking about?
They do. Balls.
Yeah, balls.
Balls. Balls. Yeah, they ain't fucking called balls.
What are they called?
Baubles, you fucking
Balls.
Baubles. Everyone will agree with us that they've called them baubles.
Balls.
I think,
Baubles.
is this spelled like
How do you say it, Jim?
Baubles.
Balls.
Not boa balls.
Boa balls.
Bobles.
Baubles.
Wait.
Type
Chris-
baubles in.
Christmas tree
Ornaments.
baubles.
Baubles.
Yeah, baubles.
Balls.
Boa balls.
It's the balls. What the fuck?
Do you know the first
It's
result?
baubles.
The first result comes up 6 cm Christmas baubles painted decorative pops. Christmas
Let's see
decoration.
how they spell it.
Baubles.
Let me see.
No.
Yeah, but how do you spell that?
Literally baubles.
Be it balls.
Baubles.
No, it's baubles.
No, it literally says
Baubles. Baubles.
Oh no,
Boa
ball.
balls.
No,
Boa
bor.
balls. Boa balls.
Read that. Baubles.
Boa balls.
It's baubles, not baubles.
No, it is.
No, it's fucking not. Search ball on fucking Google and you will not get baubles coming out.
Well,
It's baubles.
that's the episode of the show. I hope you guys really had your mind blown. We've deconstructed most of society, and I'm really we could just end the show. Honestly, we've talked about every topic of all time. Balls.
Wait, there's something called baubles that's like stone men.
No.
Stone man. Dig the head as a ball.